unified schools. Tonight's event provides a showcase for the talents and skills of the students from each school to
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to Rattler Field for the contest between the Rio Rattlers and the Valley View Tigers.
And the ruling should be respected by all. Again, thank you for your attendance in tonight's baseball game.
We are about ready to start. We're going to start.
Team introductions. Starting with the Valley View Tigers.
Number 20, Diane Garcia. Number 21, Kevin Diaz.
We're announcing the Valley View Tigers. That was number 21, Kevin Diaz. Next up, number 5, Eduardo Guerrero.
Number 17, Braulio Hinojosa.
Number 17, Braulio Hinojosa.
Number 24, Gael Salinas.
Number 24, Gael Salinas.
Number 8, Eric Trevino.
Number 8, Eric Trevino.
Number 12, Alex Aquino.
Number 12, Alex Aquino.
Number 13, Javi Flores.
Number 13, Javi Flores. Again, these are your Valley View Tigers. Along with the rest of the Valley View Tigers.
And now the starting lineup for your Rio Rattlers.
Now, your starters for tonight's ball game, your Rio Grande City Rattlers. Number 21, shortstop, Mark Perez.
Shortstop for the Rattlers tonight, number 21, Mark Perez.
Second baseman, Eddie Garza.
Playing second base tonight, number 37, Eddie Garza.
4, catcher, Emmanuel Garza.
And our catcher, number 34, Emmanuel Garza.
Third baseman, number 25, Baldo Perez.
Playing third base tonight, number 25, Baldo Perez.
First baseman, number 20, Emmanuel Sainz.
Playing first base, number 20, Emmanuel Sainz.
In right field, number 17, Eden Barrera.
In right field for tonight's game, Eden Barrera.
Jose Chapa.
Number 24, Jose Chapa.
Mike Ramos.
And our pitcher for tonight's game, Mike Ramos.
Field, Noe Aguirre.
Playing left field, Noe Aguirre.
And center fielder,
Number 15.
Eddie Garza. And the rest of your Rattlers.
And number 9, A.B. Garza. And the rest of the Rattlers.
And now, will everyone please rise and move all caps and hats as we pay tribute to this great nation of ours with the playing of our national anthem.
By the dawn
we're just about ready to get started with the second game of the 3-game series. Last night, Eddie, I heard that the Rattlers did a great job over in Valley View.
It was a great game for the Rattlers. I believe the score was 10-0. So the Rattlers take game 1. This is game 2. If the Rattlers should win, they move on to the next round.
They move on to the area round, which my understanding might be in the Corpus area or play one of the Corpus area schools. Not sure yet as to which school it would be. They are playing as well tonight. So we'll find out later on tonight or tomorrow morning for sure.
And if Valley View was to win, then we will have a game 3 tomorrow.
Yep.
And it will be here in Rattler Stadium. So this is a very important game for the Valley View Tigers.
Do or die.
Do or die for them. A win and they're still alive. A loss and unfortunately they go home. And the Rattlers move on. Since we are playing at Rattler Stadium, Valley View will be first at bat. On the mound for the Rattlers is
Mike Ramos. Last night's pitcher was our senior,
Baldo.
Baldo got
Baldo Perez.
there we go.
He's our one of 3 seniors on this Rattler team, along with Jose Chapa and
Noe Aguirre, number
Noe
15.
Aguirre. Those are our 3 seniors on this Rattler team.
Which means one thing. We should have a good team next year.
And I hear the JV Dark team that's coming up also won district. So Rattlers have a good crop of kids coming up.
Should be a good year next year as well. And we are ready.
Here we go. First pitch of the ball game.
Strike one.
At the plate, Alonso Lopez. And again, this game is being live streamed by www.rbccist.org.
Low, ball one. Count is 1-1.
Again, this is number 16, Alonso Lopez, up to bat for Valley View. Count is 1-1. We are at the top of the first inning.
Strike two.
That was right down the pipe. Foul tip.
Alonso stays alive with that foul tip.
Count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. We are at the top of the first inning.
Foul tip again.
Doing the broadcast for tonight's game for Rio Grande City is we have Mr. Joe de la Cruz on camera 1. We have Mr. Hector Lopez on camera 2. We have Mr. Samuel Elizondo on TriCaster, and we have Mr. Jerry Gonzalez and myself, Eddie Sainz, announcing, doing play-by-play. Wish you enjoy this game, as we are happy to bring it to you.
Foul tip, and Alonso still alive.
He's fighting. He's fighting. Mike Ramos has already thrown 6 pitches. Count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. That looked pretty, but unfortunately may have been just a little low. Evens up the count.
2-2.
Have a good crowd on here. We came to see the Rattlers play. Oh, brings it to full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, we've got a good crowd in the bleachers, but I see people still coming in through the gate. Oh, got him swinging.
For out number 1. Yes, sir. People are still parking.
And there's a steady stream of vehicles still coming in.
Up to bat for Valley View is number 20, Gael Garcia. He comes in at second batter.
Nice hit into left center.
For a base hit.
Holds up at first base.
So we have Gael at first base, and up to bat for Valley View is number 21, Kevin Diaz. So now Valley View has a runner on first and Diaz at home plate.
Nice hit right at shortstop. Went right past him into left field for another base hit. So now the Valley View has runners on first and second with 1 out.
And up to bat now is number 5, Eduardo Guerrero. With only 1 out, Valley View has runners on first and second. Both hits have been to shortstop. One was over short, and this one was just to his right side. Not close enough to get it. Both have been singles, though.
Next up to bat, number 5, Eduardo Guerrero.
Ball low. Valley View definitely needs a win today to keep their hopes alive. They're off to a good start. Outside, ball 2.
Outside, ball 2.
Two balls, no strikes.
Runners on second and first.
Eduardo takes ball 3. Ramos is falling behind. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out, runners on first and second. Got him for strike number 1.
Foul. Strike 2, full count.
Ramos coming back from 3-0 to full count now.
Oh, got him swinging.
What a comeback by Mike Ramos from being down 3-0 to striking him out.
That's the second time that Mike Ramos comes back and gets them.
With 4 straight strikes, 1 being a foul. Now,
Eddie, I see a line of people waiting to come into the game.
ooh, there's at least 15 to 20 people in line right now waiting to come in.
I'd say there's more than that.
And there's still cars coming in.
The cars are still coming in.
Right now, we have for Valley View, we have number 17, Braulio Hinojosa, up to bat. Oh, look at that. The line just got bigger.
And there's still cars coming in.
Again, if the Rattlers win today, they take the win and are by-district champs going next into the area playoff. So this is a very important game for the Rattlers. Oh!
Wow, that ball was high.
That was high and had a little spin on it. Count is 0-2 on Braulio Hinojosa.
With 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Valley View Tigers.
Mike Ramos now is at 18 pitches. Runners going. Oh!
Got him at third for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The Rattlers are up to bat.
That was a beautiful throw by the catcher.
He saw him. The catcher saw him take off, and he got him.
Yeah, the third baseman, once he got the ball, he actually waited for the runner to come in.
He waited for the runner to tag him out.
That's how fast the catcher released the ball. So Valley View leaves 2 runners stranded. And
folks, that's a view of the line waiting to come in to see this game.
And we still have more people coming in.
And also, we're doing the fan towels were donated by the offices of Jimmy Vasquez. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
We'll be back.
Shortstop, 21, Mark Bennett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are at the bottom of the first, up to bat, number 21, Mark Bettis.
Ball 1.
On the mound for Valley View is number 13, Javi Flores. Mark takes ball 1. It's a little blooper to shortstop.
And beats the throw
Beats
to
the
first.
throw.
Wow, little blooper to shortstop, and he beat the throw to first.
He showed excellent speed going to first base. Once he took off, we knew that the throw wasn't going to be there on time. And actually, it was a wild throw.
Yep, got right past the first baseman.
So the Rattlers start off strong with Mark Bettis on first. Up to bat is number 37, Eddie Garza.
Second baseman, Eddie Garza.
The runner is going.
The races.
The throw
Safe!
is
He
there.
dropped it. Second baseman dropped the ball.
It looked like he was going to have him on that throw, but unfortunately for Valley View, the shortstop dropped the ball. Thus, Mark Bettis was able to get in there.
So the Rattlers now have a runner at second. Hit right towards first base.
Oh!
And he's safe at first.
The ball hit the first baseman on the foot, and it was able to get away. And thus, that allowed Eddie Garza to arrive at first. In the meantime, Mark Bettis went on his way to third. So now Rattlers have runners on first and third at the corners. Up to bat, number 34, Emmanuel Garza.
Emmanuel Garza.
We are at the bottom of the first. We have no outs. The Rattlers have runners on first and third with Emmanuel Garza at bat.
Foul ball.
Up, foul, out of play.
Outside, runner goes.
And with no throw, he's safe.
Eddie Garza is at second now. Mark Bettis is at third. Emmanuel Garza at bat. Count is 1-1. No outs.
1-1. Runners on third and second.
Just missed on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Emmanuel is our catcher for tonight.
Right back,
Nice hit.
right back at the pitcher. Gets right over him. And the Rattlers score 2 runs.
And Emmanuel has a standing double.
It's a good hit right over the pitcher and into center field for a standing double for the Rattlers. And the Rattlers score 2 runs with no outs.
Mark Bettis and Eddie Garza were able to come in on that hit by Emmanuel.
Manuel gets a pinch runner.
That's number 19, Ismael Salinas, pinch running for Emmanuel.
Up to the plate is third baseman, number 25.
Now we have one of our seniors up to bat. That's number 25, Baldo Perez, who is our third baseman. Salinas is at second.
Ball 1.
Live for ball 1.
Little blooper, second base for out number
Out
1.
number 1.
Out number 1.
Salinas stays at second. Up to bat is number 20, Emmanuel Sainz. He is our first baseman.
Your first baseman, number 20, Emmanuel Sainz.
Again, those of you that are listening to this broadcast, please call your friends, your family, your cousins, your brothers and sisters. Let them know that the game is live.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
If we're able to get 100 viewers online at the same time, the technology department will get a free pizza. So let's call all our family members and tell them to log in. Let's help that technology department get that pizza.
Just about time for ball two.
Two balls, one strike.
Foul ball.
Evens up, 2-2. Again, that's Emmanuel Sainz at bat. And we have Ismael Salinas at second. One out. Bottom of the first. Rattlers are up 2-0.
Outside.
Outside.
Full count.
Count stays at 3-2.
Full count on Emmanuel.
That hit him.
Hit by pitch.
Coming up to the plate, number 17, your right fielder. Nene Manera.
Valley View coach is arguing that to the home plate umpire that the runner put his shoulder in to get that ball to hit him. And the home plate umpire is talking to the first base umpire and the second base umpire and collaborating. And let's see what the decision is. Again, Valley View is saying that the batter moved his arm towards the ball to get hit. He is sending them back. Evidently, that was the case. And now Coach Cortinas is coming in to talk to the home plate.
So he considers. So the umpire is considering that a foul ball
I believe that is
because
the call.
he was at full count.
Manuel has the bat. Still has the bat.
Yep, he's still at bat.
So I believe the count is full count. It is full count.
Full count.
Rattlers have runners on second base. Now I got hit again.
Now
I guess that is considered a hit pitch, a hit ball on our batter.
yeah, he hit him right on the shoulder.
Tried this, Javi Flores for Valley View tried the same pitch and he hit him again. So now the Rattlers have runners on first and second. Up to bat for the Rattlers is number 17, Eden Barrera. He is our right fielder. Still just one out.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss. Low for ball one. You know, Jerry, when we started the morning today, there was an 80% chance of rain this morning, according to Channel 5.
Yep,
That rain is gone.
it is gone. Another hit pitch. So now the Rattlers have bases loaded with one out.
And up to bat is our designated hitter, one of our seniors, number 24, Jose Chapa.
DH, number 24, Jose Chapa.
So the Rattlers have an opportunity right here with bases loaded and only one out.
Bases loaded. One out.
Foul ball to third base for strike one. Outside.
No, 1-1.
Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, our batter is Jose Chapa.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Just missed. Evens up the count.
2-2.
Count is 2-2. One out. Bases loaded.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2 for the Rattlers.
So now up to bat is our third senior, number 15, Noe Aguirre.
Up to the plate. Left fielder. Number 15.
Now the runners are in a situation that anything Noe hits, they are going to take off. They are running.
Strike 1.
On the corner for strike one.
We are still at the bottom of the first inning. Rattlers have bases loaded. Noe Aguirre at bat.
Oh, high fly into left field.
And it's caught by the
Got it.
Got it for out number 3. So the Rattlers strand 3 men on base.
Oh, what a wonderful opportunity. But then
Wow.
again, they did score 2.
Yep.
They did score 2.
0.
It was a nice job by Javi Flores in that inning.
Not to allow.
Getting out of that jam.
Yes, he did. He got out.
Yep, after hitting 2 of the Rattlers and loading up the bases, he was able to count on his defense to get that third out for him. Pitch counts for Mike Ramos going into the top of the second inning, 19 pitches, and for Javi Flores, 23 after 1 inning.
100 meters and in the long jump. Junior Daniela Moniz. Congratulations, Daniela. I'm not sure if you know. Daniela Moniz.
So we'll go to the top of the second inning. We have number 17, Braulio Hinojosa at bat for Valley View.
Pitching for the Rattlers, Mike Ramos. Swing and a miss. Braulio got hit by the pitch. So he'll be walking to first base. That brings up number 24, Gael Salinas, up to bat.
Up to the plate, number 24, Gael.
We have Coach Cortinas going up to the mound to talk to his pitcher. We are at the top of the second inning. We're just starting the second inning. Valley View already has a runner on first. He was hit by a pitch. Gael Salinas at the plate for Valley View. Mike Ramos on the mound. Runner on first.
There's a shot.
High fly ball. It's left field. Caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Holding the runner at first base.
That brings up number 8, Eric Trevino for Valley View.
At the plate, batting, number 8, Eric Trevino.
Strike 1.
Trevino takes one in the corner for strike 1. At first base is Braulio Hinojosa for Valley View.
Strike 2.
Nice pitch by Ramos. That was a beautiful pitch. Just got him on the outside corner. 2 strikes.
Little low.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. We are at the top of the second inning. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Foul ball again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trevino fighting all the way.
Let's see what Ramos can do here. Got him swinging.
Got him. So now there's 2 outs. Runner on first for Valley View. Up to bat for Valley View. Alex Aquino, number 12.
Foul ball. Strike 1.
Right now, Mike Ramos' pitch count is at 27. And we are at the top of the second inning with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Runner on first.
Ooh.
And there it is, out number 3.
And that's out. Really?
Batter tried to duck the ball. The ball hit the bat and went straight at the pitcher. Pitcher gets it, throws it to first for out number 3.
So Valley View leaves a runner out stranded. And going into the bottom of the second, Rattlers 2, Valley View 0. We'll be back.
We're ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Rattlers are ahead right now, 2-0.
Number 9, center fielder, A.B. Garza.
At the plate, number 9, Abe Garza. A.B. Garza.
Strike 1.
Whoa, that ball looked a little outside.
Strike 1.
Evens up the count at 1-1. On the mound for Valley View, we still have Javi Flores. Garza takes ball 2.
Count is 2-1 count.
Again, we are at the bottom of the second inning. Starting it out, no outs. Oh, he's loving that outside corner. That's
Oh, yeah.
evens the count at 2-2.
2-2.
From our angle back here, it looks like that's on the outside. Oh,
Got him looking.
got him looking. Out number 1. We're heading to the top of the lineup. Up to bat, number 21, Mark Bettis, our shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup is number 21, shortstop, Mark Bettis.
Outside, ball 1. Foul ball. God, beautiful hit. But
Just missed it. Just missed it.
God's a beautiful, solid hit, but it went foul.
It was like 6 inches off the base. In my eyes, it actually looked like 4 feet off the base, but it looked like 6 inches to me. But that was a solid hit by Bettis. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Ball 2.
Still alive for ball 2. 2 and 1 count. 1 away.
Again on the mound for Valley View is number 13, Javi Flores. His pitch count is at 32 right now.
There's a shot.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
Bring that ball to the press box and the technology department will sign it for free. 50 years from now, it might be worth $1.
Nice high fly in the infield for out number 2.
Straight at the shortstop.
At the plate. Number 37. Second baseman. Eddie Garza.
So with 2 outs in the bottom of the second, that brings up number 37, Eddie Garza, who is our second baseman. Let's see if Eddie can start a 2-out rally.
Popped up.
Little fly ball towards third base. Just foul.
Out of play.
So the count is no balls, 1 strike on Eddie Garza.
Strike 2.
Off the corner for strike 2.
Way outside. Evens out the count. 2 and 2.
Ball 2. 2. Ball 1. Shot at the third base side. Bobbled.
Ball hit towards third base, bobbled by a third baseman, and he makes it to first base.
Safe at first.
So off the plate now for the Rattlers is Eddie's brother, number 34, Emmanuel Garza.
Garza.
Eddie and Emmanuel are actually twins that play for the Rattlers.
Right in there, right down the pipe for strike number 1.
All goes count. 2 away. Runner on first. Third
Foul ball.
foul ball.
Just foul towards third. Javi Flores' pitch count is now at 40. We are at the bottom of the second. Just misses.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Emmanuel.
2 count. 2 away. Runner on first.
Little fly ball,
Popped up.
just out of the reach of the catcher.
Foul ball.
The catcher for today's game for Valley View is number 24, Gael Salinas. On the mound
1 and 2 count.
is Javi Flores. Got him.
Got him on that outside corner one more time for strike 3 and out number 3.
So after 2 complete innings, Rattlers 2, Valley View 0. We'll be back. We're getting ready to start the top of the third. Valley View at bat. Up to bat is number 19, Manuel Cira. Starts out with a little fly blooper.
Foul ball caught by the catcher for out number 1.
That was Emmanuel Garza, our catcher. We still have Mike Ramos on the mound for Rio. And that brings up number 16, Alonso Lopez, top of the lineup for Valley View.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 16, Alonso Lopez.
Ground ball.
Bobbled by our third baseman. Holds onto the ball. So Valley View has a runner in base.
You know, if I remember correctly, every inning, either the leadoff batter or the second batter has gotten on base for Valley View. They just haven't been able to take advantage of that. Up to bat, number 20, Gael Garcia.
Number 20, Gael Garcia.
Strike 1.
Inside corner for strike 1. Again, we are at the top of the third inning. Low for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Again, Valley View needs to win this game to keep the series alive. If the Rattlers are able to hold on, they will be our by-district champs. Just misses for ball number 2.
Ball 2, here.
If Valley View should win tonight, then that will force a Game 3 tomorrow here at Rattler Stadium. We have a hit and run.
Out at first. Caught by the second baseman. Thrown to first for out number 2, advancing the runner to second base.
So now Alonso Lopez for Valley View is at second, and that brings up Kevin Diaz, number 21 for Valley View.
Number 21, Kevin Diaz.
There are 2 outs. We are at the top of the third.
Runner on second, 2 away.
Diaz at the plate.
Shot in the infield.
Chopper for out number 3. Chopper straight at first base.
So signs goes to Ramos for out number 3.
We go to the bottom of the third inning.
We'll be back. All right, folks, we are back. We are at the bottom of the third. Baldo Perez at the plate for the Rattlers. Takes ball 1. Pitch count so far for both pitchers. We have for Valley View, Javi Flores is at 46 and Mike Ramos is at 33.
Hit right past shortstop into left field for a single. So the Rattlers have a runner at first.
That brings up our first baseman, number 20, Emmanuel Sainz. Now the Rattlers have the first batter on base. Let's see if the Rattlers can take advantage of that situation. Again, at bat, first baseman, number 20, Emmanuel Sainz. Outside.
That's ball one.
Bettis at first base. Inside strike. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little hit in between. Third and short for a base hit.
Hit the gap almost in the same spot.
So Rattlers now have runners on first and second. And at the plate for the Rattlers is number 17, our right fielder, Eden Barrera.
Coach for Valley View calls time going up to talk to Javi Flores, pitcher.
Javi is, we are at the bottom of the third. Javi is already at 50 on the pitch count. Rattlers have runners on first and second, and there are no outs at the bottom of the third. It seems like the coach for Valley View is sticking with its pitcher, Javi Flores. Again, the Rattlers have runners on first and second, no outs. We are at the bottom of the third.
And then Barrera at bat.
Number 17, again, it's Eden Barrera.
Here we go. Outside, ball one. Barrera was showing bunt. That brought in the second baseman, but pulled out as it was going outside. Again, and then
Shows
showing
bunt.
bunt. This time goes for it, but
Foul
foul
ball.
ball.
Strike. 1 on the count. No out. Runners on first and second.
So both pitches, and then Barrera showed the bunt. Will he do it a third time? Count is 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Again, he's showing bunt. Ball high.
Throwing bunt again. Takes the ball. Ball 2. 2 on the count.
2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runners on first and second, bottom of the third. And then takes ball 3. Now the count is 3 balls, 1 strike. You know, Jerry, he's been showing bunt all 4 pitches already. Will he do it a 5th time? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. First baseman is playing.
There he goes.
There he goes. He did pull out the bunt.
And
he makes it.
He makes it to first.
So now the Rattlers have bases loaded with no outs.
And that brings up
For a base hit. Bases are loaded. And coming up to the plate.
is number 24, Jose Chapa. At the plate for the Rattlers with bases loaded and no outs. That was a perfectly executed bunt.
That's because the first baseman had come in. He was very, very close. And he still wasn't able to make the play. Strike inside.
it was perfectly executed because the ball was hit towards third.
Third base, right?
So by the time the first baseman got to it, the runner was already going to first.
And nobody covered first base.
Ball high. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs with bases loaded for the Rattlers. Outside. So Chapa now has 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Chapa is one of 3 seniors on this team. And a hit to left field. Caught, but that's
Runner tags from third, comes in to score. So with 1 out, the Rattlers do get another score.
It was a beautiful hit to far left field, and that allowed the runner to tag. Now we have number 15 up to bat, Noe Aguirre. Another one of our seniors.
The Rattlers still have runners on first and second.
With only 1 out.
Ball 1.
Hit
Foul ball.
towards third. Just foul. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Runners on first and second. And the Rattlers have already scored 1 run.
Nice
Oh, fair ball. That's going to bring in 1. Rounding
2.
third.
And he holds up at second base.
Standing double for Noe Aguirre. And 2 RBIs for him. That brought in Eden Barrera.
Sound system went off.
And Emmanuel Sainz. Just out of the reach of the third baseman and inside fair territory. We are still at the bottom of the third with 1 out. The Rattlers are up 5-0 with a runner on second. So again, those seniors are producing for these Rattlers. Up to bat, A.B. Garza, number 9. He hits a butt.
Straight at the pitcher.
Pitcher bobbles it. Pitcher bobbled it. Flores bobbled the ball. That allowed A.B. Garza to reach first and advance the runner to third.
So the Rattlers have runners at the corners.
With number 21, Mark Perez, up at bat.
Start of the lineup.
Back to the top of the lineup. Number 21, shortstop, Mark Perez.
So the Rattlers have already brought in 3 runs this inning, and it's still only 1 out. We have Gael Salinas going up to talk to his pitcher, Javi Flores. The Rattlers have runners at the corner. And Mark Pettis at the plate. Beautiful curve.
Strike one.
Runner goes. The throw to second is no good.
Over to third. Safe.
Safe at
Just
third.
got in. Just got in. That was a close call at third. But the Rattler was able to just get in on time.
Over to second. A.B. Gatto with a stolen base. Still, runners on third, second. One away. Count is 1-1.
Ball high. Pettis now has 2 balls, 1 strike. Still 1 out. Runners on second and third. Outside. Ball 3. Takes ball 4 to load the bases. So Pettis goes to first. That brings up number 37, Eddie Garza.
Yep, looks like Valley View coach is now going to change his pitcher.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
Javi Flores has pitched 66 pitches in 3 innings.
And Mike Ramos is at 33-2. So while the new pitcher warms up, we'll be back.
loaded. Pitching change, number 7.
All right, on the mound for Valley View now is number 7, Jaime Flores.
Number 7.
Up to bat for the Rattlers, number 37, Eddie Garza. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Strike one.
Right.
Outside.
Ball one evens up the count.
To the side of ball 2. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. He tried to hold up, but he was just too far on it. Too far forward on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Popped up. Out of play.
Foul ball. Up, hit the top of the roof.
Count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a shot.
Shot to
Beautiful.
left.
Beautiful hit into left field.
That's bringing
Brings
in 1.
2 runs are in.
2, 3 runs coming in.
Standing double for Eddie Garza. 3 RBIs. Clears the bases.
You need to hit. That was a beautiful hit into left field.
With the double.
So now, still 1 out. Eddie Garza with a standing double. That brings in his brother, Emmanuel Garza, at the plate. Rattlers have scored 6 runs already in the bottom of the 3rd.
Our score is Rio Grande City Rattlers 8, Valley View Tigers 0.
Up to the plate. Number 34. Emmanuel Garza. Runner on second.
Let's see if Manuel can keep this little rally going.
Popped out to the near side.
High pop up. Infield. Caught by the second baseman for out number 2.
Oh, that was up there for some time.
That ball hung up there. So you know it was way up there.
Way up there. Rattlers were kind of hoping that the ball would get lost in the lights, but no.
Number 25.
Valley View did a good job in catching that one.
Perez.
So up to bat at the plate, number 25, Baldo Perez. We still have runner on second, 2 outs. On the mound for Valley View is number 7, Jaime Flores. Catching for him is number 24, Gael Salinas.
Strike one.
Baldo takes strike 1. Baldo is our third baseman. Ball gets away from the catcher.
He's hitting at
So the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on third.
Runner advanced to third base.
So the Rattlers have a chance for another run.
1-1 the count. 2 away. Runner on third.
Takes ball 2. Baldo was our winning pitcher yesterday in Valley View. Today he's playing third base. Low.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Hit to right field.
Hit to right field, bringing in another run, and he turns first base, going to second.
Oh,
they got him at second.
Got him at second, but the run scores. The run scores, bringing the total to a bottom of the after 3 complete innings. Rattlers 9, Valley View 0.
Your Rio Grande City Rattlers.
We'll be right back with the top of the fourth.
Valley View Tigers.
We are back. Mike Ramos still on the mound for the Rattlers. And up to bat for Valley View is number 5, Eduardo Guerrero. We made a mistake on our pitch count. So far, after 3 complete innings, Mike Ramos is at 33 pitches. That's an 11 pitch per inning average, which is an awesome pitch count.
Oh, and he just hit the batter.
Oh, I think we spoke too soon right now.
Hit him right in the back.
So Eduardo Guerrero is going to first.
Seems to be okay.
Now at the plate, number 17, Raul Hinojosa.
So with the runner at first, Valley View now has number 17, Braulio Hinojosa, at the plate.
Foul ball.
Shot to right. Foul ball.
A foul ball. We have our cameraman, Hector Lopez, running after that ball. I guess he wants a Coke if he turns it in at the concession stand.
That was about 50 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. 50 years ago, you would get that foul ball ticket to the concession stand. You'd get a free Coke. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But again, if you bring that ball to the press box, the technology department will be more than happy to sign it.
For free.
For free.
Swing and a miss for strike two.
Oh, to the count. Runner at first.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
So Hinojosa with no balls but 2 strikes. There are no outs, and Valley View has a runner on first. Mike Ramos on the mound for the Rattlers. Pitch count is at, what is that, Jerry? 36?
36.
We are at the top of the 4th. Got him.
Got him swinging for out number 1.
That brings up number 24 for Valley View, Gael Lino Salinas. Gael Salinas.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. What?
Strike number 1. You know, we go back to the start of every inning. Valley View has had a runner on first. This time they got on first by getting hit by the pitch, but still got on first. And let's see if Gael Salinas can advance the runner.
Strike two.
Strike two.
Ramos seems to be in the zone right now.
I heard the pop on that one.
All the way up here to the press box.
Yep.
Over first. See.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Salinas.
Count is 1-2. 1 away. Runner on first.
Hit to third.
Over to second.
Trying to do 2. They
Got
turn
it.
it. They turn it to end the inning.
They turned the
For
double
Valley View.
play. The Rattlers turn a double play from third to second to first to get the double play.
Beautifully executed.
Yep. Excellent job by the Rattlers.
After 4 innings, Ramos is at 41 pitches. Still about a 11 pitch per inning average. He's pitching a superb game for the Rattlers. We'll be back. That was beautiful.
Straight at him.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful double play. Wow.
Look at that. Ramos depends more on the offense to make the outs. Y aquel otro, Baldo, it was just him pitching. I've noticed that the 3 games that we've done.
Yeah.
battling something, and we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Joe Steele. Everybody give a round of applause for Mr. Joe Steele. And give yourselves a round of applause because of the community of Rio Grande City. What a great attendance for tonight's ball game. Thank you, Rio Grande City.
We are back. Bottom of the fourth. Up to on the mound. Flores for Valley View at the plate. Number 20, Emmanuel Sainz.
At the plate, number 20, Manuel Sainz.
Bottom of the fourth. Takes a strike. Foul
Ball
ball.
goes nice and high, and it fell.
Right now, folks, all signs are pointing that the Rattlers will take this game, but you never know in baseball. You never know. It's never a sure thing. Even though the Rattlers are up 9-0, it takes one inning. Everything can change. One ball, two strikes on Sainz. Even to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We are at the bottom of the fourth inning. No outs. Great attendance at this home game for the Rattlers. Shot up the center. Just out of the reach of the second baseman for a single.
Base hit.
So again, Rattlers have a runner on first, the top of the inning. At the plate now for the Rattlers, and then Barrera, number 17. Sainz is at first. No outs.
Foul ball.
Just foul towards the third base line. Again, it's my eyesight, but that ball looked about 3 inches off the line. Foul ball.
And then Barrera stays alive with that foul ball. Count is 0-2. Ball hit him on the top of the helmet. So hit by pitch, so he advances to first.
Signs goes heads on to second. That brings us to Jose Chapa.
Jose Chapa.
No outs. Base coaches for the Rattlers, we have Art Menchaca at first for the Rattlers, and then we have Rock Cortinas at third. Runners, Manuel Sainz at second, and Eden Barrera at first, with Joe Chapa at the plate. Little fly pop.
Caught by shortstop for out number 1.
That brings up number 15, Noe Aguirre.
Back to the plate again is number 15, Noe Aguirre.
Aguirre takes strike one.
For a call for right one.
Strike two. 0-2 on Aguirre. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Outside, ball one.
Outside for ball one. 1-2 count. One way. Runner on first. And take it.
Swing and a miss.
For strike 3 and out number 2 on the Rattlers.
That brings up number 9, A.B. Garza.
Number 9, 80, Garza.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hit right over second base. And gets away from the center fielder. That's going to bring in 1 run.
A.B. Garza turning second. Going to third. He's coming home,
He's
folks.
coming home. Oh!
Got him at home.
They
for
got him
out
at
number
home. That's all right. Tried to make it a,
3. In the field homer.
but brought in 2 runs. Brought in 2 runs.
11, Valley View, 0.
So basically, Eddie, we're going to the top of the 5th. If Valley View does not score more than 2 runs, the game will be called.
A 10-run rule. 10-run rule.
So the Rattlers have a cushion of 1 run. They can give up 1 run.
Come on, folks. Get it there from Parker.
And that's all because of A.B. Garza's beautiful hit to center
Beautiful
field.
hit.
And with his speed, he had turned to triple already, but he pushed it, tried to go home, and the throw was just there. If the throw would have been just a little off, chances are he would have had in the park home run. But still, he brought in 2 runs, making the score after 4 complete innings, 11-0. We'll be back. Up to bat for Valley View is number 18, Aldo Trevino.
Out number 1.
The throw to first from third was a little high, but just enough to get the runner out. That was number 18, Aldo Trevino, who came up to bat for Valley View.
A little hot by our first baseman. Caught the ball, tagged him out.
Now up to bat for Valley View is number 12, Alex Aquino. Foul ball. Mike Ramos still at the plate for the Rattlers. Still at the mound for the Rattlers. He's at 43 pitches going into the top of the 5th. Ramos has pitched a superb game so far. Has not allowed a single run to come in. Another hit to third. Bettis on throw to first. Out number 2.
Rattlers need one more out.
Bettis is having a beautiful day at third. That brings up for Valley View, Manuel Cira, number 19, at the plate. So the Rattlers are 1 out away from being crowned by district champs. Low. Ball 1. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. High. Ball 2. A hit to center field for out number 3.
Center fielder had to turn on his rockets.
Folks,
he got to it for out number 3, and that ends the game.
That was A.B. Garza for the Rattlers making the final catch for the 3rd out. And ladies and gentlemen, the Rattlers are your by-district champs. So now we await the results of another game holding on to see where the area game, who the area opponent will be. Well, Jerry, what can you say about this game, in your opinion?
It was an excellent game, excellent pitched game by Mike Ramos. Did a beautiful job on the mound for the Rattlers. Now the Rattlers are waiting to see who they will play for area. The Rattlers will either play Gregory Portland or Moody, who are playing right now on game 2 as well, just as the Rattlers and Valley View did tonight. So we will await to see who the Rattlers will play and where they will play.
We will keep you posted on this. If it's possible, we will live stream that game also, whether it be in Moody or
be in the Corpus area or be here at home or maybe somewhere in the neutral site.
Zone. Yeah, we will try our best to live stream it also. That way, if by any chance you can make it, you will log in. Right now, the Rattlers are getting that water jug and going after the players.
They try to get Coach Cortinas.
He's just a little too fast for them. So a big shout out to our by-district champs, the Rio Rattlers. And folks, thank you for joining us. So again, on behalf of our team, Hector Lopez on camera, Joe De La Cruz on camera, Sam Elizondo on TriCaster, Jerry Gonzalez on play-by-play, and myself, Eddie Sainz, we wish you a good night.
Good night, folks.